I already did like an intro for this video for like 6 times now, and I don't like any of it. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Wina, and this is my company and my guest and my friend for today. His name is Mr. Shark. Please remember him. I invited him here because I'm too awkward talking alone, all by myself in my room, and I feel like I'm a local person. Okay, disclaimer time. The purpose of this video is for one of my final project exam. But wait. Okay, I did that wrong. For my final exam project, for one of my class called Media Baru and Masyarakat, lectured by one and only Miss Anis. In this video, I'm going to talk about environmental issues, and his presence, Mr. Shark's presence right here is very important because the environmental issues that I'm going to talk about is shark finning. Hi, it's me. I have to cut the video down because I talk nonsense, but I make an iceberg to explain this video. Just like I said, iceberg, so. Oh my god. Okay, I did not like pick my nose or anything. It's just like my nose is really itchy at the moment. Okay, disclaimer, I'm going to use like a mix of Indonesia and English because it's really hard for me to explain things if I don't use both of the. It would be really hard for me to explain a lot of things in this video if I don't use both of those languages, so warning ahead if whatever. Shark, like Mr. Shark right here. What is shark? What is the first thing that comes to your mind if you think about shark? They're scary, obviously. I mean, look at those teeth. Like, come on. King of the sea, obviously. They're the apex predator beside killer whale, the orcas, which is like currently my biggest nightmare, actually. Or when you think about shark, you kind of reminded of that one character from Finding Nemo. You know, the one that wants to eat Marlene and Dory. Everything about sharks and how the media portrayed them to be. It's scary looking animal, which they are. They are scary because like they are carnivores and they live in the sea, which is crazy if you really think about it. But to me, the first ever thing that I thought about shark is like they are the first ever victim of cancel culture on animal level. Yes, I said it, and I stand by my opinion. I said it, and I say it again. Give me the mic, and I say it again to your face. Yes, shark is very scary and very aggressive. Some of them are very sociable. But you wanna know what is even scarier? The fact that they are dying. Yes, they are dying right now. Like they are literally dying, like suffocating. And I'm not even kidding. Their mortality percentage is really high to the point that they are considered now as an endangered species of our ocean. So, based on sharkstewards.com, the most recent estimate of shark killed each year was published by Worm, estimating that shark fishing mortality increased from 76 million to 80 million sharks per year. Based on an analysis of shark weights from landing data, an earlier study by Worm estimated global shark mortality at about 100 million sharks in 2000 and about 97 million sharks in 2010, with a total range of possible values between 63 and 273 million sharks per year. Shark population have declined significantly as shark export has increased 18 times, yet the demand for shark fins continued to drive overfishing. Tens of millions more shark and rays are killed each year than accounted for, primarily through illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing. So, based on what we learned today, we know that they're threatened by shark finning. And what is shark finning? Like the purpose of this video, what is shark finning? Shark finning is the practice of removing the fins from a captured shark and discarding the animal, aka the shark, into the sea, still living or dead. This action is a wasteful act largely driven by the high value placed of the fin and the low demand and value of the shark meat. But which part that get cut off? Well, based on this anatomy, the part that get cut off usually dorsal fin, second dorsal fin, pectoral fin, and sometimes the caudal fin. So, shark finning ini tuh wow. Oh my god, like shark finning tuh besar banget aktivitasnya, terlebih di industri tuna dan swordfish karena punya value yang tinggi dan demand-nya yang paling besar dari pasar, sehingga membuat banyak nelayan untuk mengambil siripnya aja dan membuang badannya untuk memberikan ruang lebih untuk ikan-ikan lain seperti tuna di kapalnya. Shark finning is wasteful, inhuman, and unsustainable activity, but many fisheries and countries still support this action. Mengutip dari penelitian Tika Dian Pratiwi dengan judul Shark Finning sebagai isu global penyebab kepunahan hiu di dunia. Setiap penangkapan hiu dari kasus yang diangkat tahun 1989 di Desa Karongsong di sebelah timur perairan Jakarta, ditemukan keuntungannya itu hanya mencapai $18 atau sekitar 160.000 pada tahun 2016 atau sekitar 285.000 pada tahun 2024. Dan faktanya, dari 22 kapal yang diteliti, 8 diantaranya mengalami kerugian karena biaya menangkapnya lebih besar dibandingkan keuntungannya. Jadi dapat dikatakan bahwa mata pencaharian ini ya tidak begitu menguntungkan banget. Nah, untuk dampak ekologinya sendiri, dari artikel yang dipublish oleh Simon Dedman, Jerry Moxley, and Friends berjudul Ecological Roles and Importance of Shark in the Anthropocene Ocean memberikan sedikit gambaran bagaimana bentuk rantai ekologi di laut. These studies and recent field studies demonstrate that ecological importance of sharks varies markedly within and amongst population and across ecological contexts. Dedman said that declines in the shark population are sometimes linked to relaxed anti-predator behavior and increased densities of mesopredators and herbivores. First, so what if shark disappeared? First, we all know shark is one of the apex predator in the ocean ecosystem. They feed on smaller fish that eat even smaller tiny fish that eats the algae in the ocean. So, if the sharks are gone, there will be a huge increase in population of the smaller fish who eat the fish-eating algae. That can lead to the extinct of the fish and the algae will cover the entire ocean. And if this happens, there will be no sunlight in the ocean, which means no oxygen in the sea. And what happens if there is no oxygen? Everything will be gone. And this is what happened in the Atlantic dead zone, where most marine life dies and the algae blooms so fast to the point that it cannot dissolve any oxygen in the water and therefore cannot sustain life. So, this phenomenon or these environmental issues can be viewed from a risk theory. To help us understand furthermore what are the risks that we are facing if sharks are gone because of human action, especially by viewing the effects short-term and long-term. So, first thing first, let me tell you about a risk theory. What is a risk theory? Teori resiko adalah konsep yang digunakan untuk melihat bagaimana bentuk respon suatu masyarakat ketika menghadapi risiko yang ada di sekitar mereka. Dalam resiko teori atau teori risiko ini terdapat 3 komponen utama, yaitu persepsi risiko, itu bagaimana orang melihat atau memahami bahaya yang ada. Kalau dikaitkan dengan shark finning, bagaimana orang melihat shark finning ini sebagai pertukaran ekonomi biasa atau hanya sebagai risiko kehilangan pekerjaan. Dan ini merupakan short term perception. Untuk long-term effects perception, risiko dari shark finning ini adalah banyak orang menganggap sebagai ancaman serius terhadap ekosistem laut, which what I'm doing right now, what I'm telling you right now. I view this risk in a long term way. Oh my god, my hand's kind of like. The second concept, evaluasi resiko. Mengukur probabilitas risiko dan dampak yang ditimbulkan. Ketidakseimbangan rantai makanan yang ada di laut dapat berdampak pada kehidupan manusia juga. Just like what I explained before. Konsep ketiga, respon terhadap risiko. Tindakan yang diambil setelah menyadari adanya risiko yang berdampak. Nah, kalau misalnya dikaitin itu dapat berupa upaya mitigasi seperti pemberlakuan aturan dan undang-undang, upaya pemeliharaan hiu, opening a shark enclosure or sanctuary, and many more. Jadi, dari tiga konsep yang sudah aku jelaskan, we're going to take down from like the upper iceberg to even more depth iceberg. Bagaimana aku akan membagi ini menjadi 3 fokus, yaitu kepada pemerintah, industri, dan juga masyarakat biasa. Pemerintah seringkali enggan melarang shark finning karena industri perikanan memberikan kontribusi besar terhadap ekonomi lokal. Terlebih bagi negara-negara yang tingkat konsumsi sirip ikannya masih tinggi seperti di negara-negara Asia. Tetapi pemerintah negara maju seperti US atau negara Eropa lainnya mungkin lebih proaktif dalam menghadapi resiko kepunahan hiu ini. Mereka menerapkan kebijakan konservasi seperti RFMO, NZO, atau CITES. Pemerintah Indonesia juga memiliki upaya perlindungan hiu, seperti Keputusan Menteri Kelautan dan Perikanan Nomor 18 2013. So, the second focus is the risk on the industry. Bagaimana perspektif industri terhadap resiko kepunahan hiu? Tentu diabaikan karena mereka lebih mementingkan profitabilitas dan investasi ekonomi, dan seringkali memandang resiko jangka panjang atau ketidakseimbangan ekosistem bukanlah tanggung jawab mereka, melainkan pemerintah karena mereka menganggap hanya melakukan pekerjaan mereka. Fokus ketiga, itu adalah di masyarakat atau masyarakat global. In this section, we can view the society as 3 main parts. The consumers, the activists, and the general public. Untung konsumen menganggap sirip hiu sebagai simbol budaya sehingga tidak memandang shark finning sebagai resiko ekosistem atau lingkungan. Maka dari itu mereka memandang budaya ini lebih signifikan. Bagaimana responnya? Tentu mereka masih melanjutkan konsumsi sirip hiu. Dari sisi aktivis sendiri, menekankan shark finning adalah bentuk eksploitasi besar dan ancaman yang sangat besar bagi ekosistem laut dan manusia. Mereka merespon dengan membentuk atau menjalankan kampanye-kampanye global yang menyebarkan awareness mengenai isu-isu seperti ini. Lalu, bagaimana dengan publik atau masyarakat umum? Mereka seringkali tidak menyadari adanya resiko-resiko seperti ini, akibat kurangnya informasi atau menganggap isu tidak relevan dengan kehidupan mereka. Bagaimana responnya? Tentu akan bervariasi, tergantung bagaimana mereka melihat dampak dan juga resiko, tetapi kesadarannya dapat ditingkatkan. So, after all that risk and all that explanation about shark finning and what affects in our ecosystem. So what are the solution after all that? Is there any solution? Of course there is. There is always a solution in every problem in our life. Woo! Like mentioned before, there's been a lot of solution for handling the shark finning issues. One of them is through CITES, dropping a few regulation on what species of sharks are under protection, such as great white shark, oceanic white-tip shark, hammerhead shark, manta rays, whale shark, and many more. Not only from CITES, but there's also a few action from other countries. One of them is Indonesia with their KKP regulation and a few global campaigns like Save Our Shark and Save the Shark. Although over 100 shark species appear on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, less than half receive global protection through trade restriction.
but thankfully CITES regulates them all in international trade in species to ensure their survival.
And fun fact about this shark finning activity, shark fin doesn't really taste like anything. I personally never tried it before, and I would never wanna eat it. But based on humansocietyinternational.org, they said that shark fin doesn't actually have any taste, and it is actually toxic, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually toxic. But even with all that regulation on like the protection of shark, can shark fin or any shark product be sold legally? Based on an article that I've read from Shark Steward, said that shark fins can be sold legally in countries that doesn't have any regulation of anti-finning regulations, but the method can be illegal. So, like the method of like shark finning, it's completely illegal. But the fin still can be sold legally. So it's kind of like confusing, honestly, if you ask me. So, what shark are killed for their fins? Mostly it's whale shark, basking shark, used for like decoration on like restaurant, and like species that most threatened is like the pelagic species, such the pelagic species that the one who lives like near the beach, like the pelagic. I'm going to explain like pelagic here. The pelagic species like oceanic whitetip, silky shark, and reef shark also is in like a threat in area, and hammerhead shark. So we already kind of talk through all the iceberg that I said before in the intro of this video, the chapter about these environmental issues, this very, very important environmental issues about shark finning that we actually have to take a look to. It is a very, very important topic that affects ecosystem, our ecosystem, not only for like the ocean species, but also us as a human being. Because if the ocean is affected, us also is affected, because we live in this chain of ecology. That's actually really smart.
Yes, exactly.
And plus, we should take a good care and take a good look on these issues, is because not only I said that we should do it, or because it literally affects, even though it really affects our lives, our daily lives and ecosystem, but also because Miss Jenny Aiko, the one and only, the queen, the diva, Miss Jenny Aiko, telling us to take a good care of this guy, take a good care of the shark. So, what? You're not gonna listen to Miss Jenny Aiko, the icon, the diva, the queen? Shame on you. Shame on you. So, I guess that's it for today's video. Oh my god, I sound kind of like professional. I cannot believe that. But yeah, I hope from this video we can learn about what shark finning is, what affects, and how shark finning is a cruel and a wasteful action by us humans that affects not only the oceanic ecosystem but also our ecosystem. I hope that we can also learn the risk, short term and long term, by this shark finning action. But all in all, I really hope that we can learn something and gain a little bit of information and gain a little bit of awareness about how these issues is really, really, really important. Not only for the fish and the shark, but also for us human, because we're the one who doing it, guys. Maybe not us directly, but it's still us human who are doing it. So yeah, I hope you guys learned a little bit something about shark finning and about like the solution and what can we do and what kind of organization that we need to, you know, kind of look for so that we can understand better about these issues. And last thing, I want to thank you to Miss Anis, my lecturer, for this final exam project for this class. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, even though like it's literally obligated for me to do this type of video for my, because it's literally my final exam project, but still, thank you, Miss Anis, for this past 6 months, you know, for this semester. Thank you for the opportunity that you give me so that I can talk about this topic that I really care about. Thank you very much. Much love for me. That's it, guys. Bye. Bye, people of the internet. Salute.